Good morning. So a new interesting study published in Gastroenterology on July 13th, 2021 by Andrew Chen from Harvard. And of course, this is part of the group of Giovannucci, Rim, and Walter Willett. So in this study, Chen and colleagues, they have studied the effects of the adherence, the long-term adherence to a sulfur microbial diet in young women that are participants of the Nurse Health Study 2, 1991-2015. So basically, as you can see here, they have defined this sulfur microbial diet, a dietary index defined a priori based on increased abundance of 43 bacterial species involved with sulfur metabolism, because it's known that certain bacteria are metabolizing food to produce dietary sulfur metabolites like hydrogen sulfide, H2S, that is a gastrointestinal carcinogenic substance. What they are finding in this study, by the way, this sulfur microbial diet based on this abundance of 43 bacteria species is characterized by a high intake of processed meats and a low consumption of vegetables and legumes, beans. So this is typical, this is the diet that we are discussing in this paper. And so what they are finding is that out of these 59,000 women, 2,900 develop early onset adenoma. And after adjusting for several established risk factors, they found that higher sulfur microbial diet scores were associated with an increased risk of early onset adenoma with an OR of 1.31. And compared to the lowest, women in the highest quartile for sulfur microbial diet scores had a significantly increased risk of early onset adenoma with greater malignant potential, and the OR was 1.65. What is important is that this trend of early onset meaning cancer before 50 years of age, this is becoming more and more common in our Western society, were observed based on diet consumed during adolescence, instead of the association in people older than 50 was with this sulfur microbial diet was not significant, but it was significant with the diet that these women were consuming when they were teenagers. That's important because it means that what we are feeding and to our kids has a long-term influence in modulating the type of bacteria living in our gut that are metabolizing certain foods that are unhealthy, not only for colon cancer, but other cancers and other metabolic disease, and they have long-term consequences. Indeed, the conclusions of this epidemiological study, that by the way is associative in nature, is that our findings in a cohort of young women support a role for dietary interactions with gut sulfur metabolizing bacteria in early onset colorectal cancer, possibly beginning in adolescence. So thank you for listening. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking on the like button, and I will do more of these, and I will select more videos based on my understanding of the best groups and literature that are working in the space of lifestyle, nutrition, and prevention of chronic disease and in the promotion of healthy aging. Thank you for listening, as always.